Man, when I came here in 2014 of October, I came for the transition of dealing with different companies. I was the very first time I pretty much they gave me a chance. You know what I mean? Chris and John give you an opportunity to drive and make money with their company, good money. They give you good runs. They let you have enough home time, to deal with your family. These some straight up guys, some straight up good guys. You know what I mean? I started off with that just wasn't a good company. I feel like they was robbing, their drivers. I was dealing with, and I also driven for other previous owner operators. But the problem with them, it seemed like every time I was getting in their trucks, and their truck was always breaking down. Dealing with John and Chris, these guys keep up with their equipment. They're not just letting you sit out here overnight, just in a sleeper all day. They'll help you get you a hotel, and you can stay as long as you want on the road. Things of that nature. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, this is a good company. I've been dealing with these guys since 2014. I've been here for over 4 years now, man. Like, right now, I'm just thinking of trying to get me a truck underneath their authority, so I could start running loads for them underneath their authority and get paid more money. Ever since we got this new equipment, whether it be the internationals, the Freightliners and the Kenworth, bro, we can do our job a lot much easier, much more simple. It's not so much strain on our backs, wear and tear on our bodies. We could perform the best of our abilities with the new equipment that we have at MC Carriers. Personally, I would rather for our equipment to get fixed here in the yard, diesel tech via MC Carriers, than over the road. I've been in a lot of dark times dealing with other companies where I had to sit on the side of the highway, no phone service. You can't call out, you can't call in, nobody knows where you at, and you better hope that your GPS of that truck works, because if it doesn't, you're SOL. So, like I said, I thank John and Chris for, to really, and respectfully stepping their game up, getting us new equipment, so we can be able to perform our task a lot better and easier. But I'll just say this, that these guys didn't give me opportunity. I ended up working for a moving company for like 5 months, and then that was it. The company got shut down. I went back to LA. I talked to my mom and dad, like, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I was like, you know what, let me get on Craigslist. And so behold, it was Chris. The first person I talked to was Chris on the phone. And then Chris was like, you could drive? I said, yeah, man, I've been driving. How much experience you got? I said, blah, blah, blah. I've been driving since 2012. I see that on your ad that you guys hired, because at the time it just said MC Carriers need of a driver. So I called, and then Chris called me. I talked to Chris briefly. He said, can you come back to Vegas by tomorrow? I said, yeah. Sure enough, the next day, I took a bus all the way from LA to Vegas. We sat in this little room. He took me over the road, and he couldn't believe how I was driving those trucks, because most guys, they drive with the clutch. I don't drive with the clutch. I float my gears. Only time that you use your clutch is when you put in your first gear or you back it up. So I showed him how I could back up, how I could how I was hitting these corners and things of that nature. And he's like, hey, dude, you can drive the hell up out of this truck. Let's go ahead and take this little test, put an application in. And then within hours, they hired me. Well, I recommend a lot of people to come to this company, because you have a lot more better opportunities. Over here, John's willing to pay you, and give you opportunity to show the performance that you have. Once you got it, whether you coming out of truck driver school or coming from other companies, he give you opportunity to make money, be here on time, get the loads on time, don't waste his time, and you can go as far as you want to go within this company. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, that's pretty much. Yeah, Jazz, he's happy. You know, my brother, he's a no nonsense dude. You know, he come here, he work hard, he put in the dues, and then he just ready to just go home. You know, be with his family. And that's another thing about this company. They let you be with your family. You know, take as much time as you can, not too much time. Don't abuse your time. You know, we all got to work and make money for our families. You know what I mean? But just be here on time. Pick up your truck, pre-trip your truck. Make sure you check your tires. Make sure you check your fluids. That's very important. Make sure you got your logbooks together. Make sure you got your stuff together so you can perform the tasks that you need to take on when driving these trucks. I'll tell you, there's a pros and a cons to that. The pro to it, very first time I went on the road with John and Chris, I'll tell you this, within 2 weeks, I made $2,500 in 2 weeks. $2,500, that was the biggest check I've ever seen in my life, driving for John and Chris in 2 weeks, okay? I said, well, maybe Chris put too much money, gave me too much money, but no. I couldn't tell you the last time that I was stuck in the middle of a highway or in a rest area or at the TA for a couple of days, bro. I haven't experienced that in like at least about 3 years. Dude, I'll put it this way. I've made friends here, and I consider John and Chris to be like family. Angie, Marina, Eugene, you know what I'm saying? You know, you guys are like friends to me, you know what I mean? I know we don't get a chance to like kind of hang out because we all doing our thing. We all, you know, business first and then, you know, to deal with our families. But when it come to work, bro, it's like being at a second home, bro. You know what I mean? Like, to me, it's like a second home, bro. It's an opportunity to make money and have better opportunities, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, this is, you know, if you, like I said, you do your job, you know, you come to work, do your job, you know, you help this company make money, this company help you make money, bro, you'll do just fine, you know. Don't get drunk, don't smoke, come here, do your job, and go home, pretty much.